people that we're dealing with coming across the border, they know the rules, they know the laws, and this is just inexcusable. It's a broken system when a criminal like this slips through the cracks, but we're the ones creating the cracks, so it's our own fault. You're going to see more criminals like this that should not be in the United States. They're going to remain here. They're going to be released, and they're going to commit more crimes.
And that's what's happening, folks. Joining us now is Jessica M. Vaughan. She is Director of Policy Studies for the Center for Immigration Studies. Check it out at CIS.org. Jessica, welcome. This tragedy is become the face of what has been going on for years. And I believe that there's a story out today that, according to U.S. Sentencing Commission data for 2014, illegal immigrants account for over 36% of federal sentences in that year, yet they're only 3.5% of the population. It speaks volumes.
Well, that's right. There can be no doubt that the people who are coming here illegally are not necessarily all just innocent bus boys and grandmothers, coming to escape persecution. While my research has found that immigrants are neither more nor less likely to commit crimes than anybody else, what we have found is that there are certain types of crime that are most definitely connected to illegal immigration, and certain types of crime problems that are disproportionately associated with illegal immigration. And those are going to be the drug crimes, anything gang activity, identity theft, certainly smuggling, and anything that has a nexus to the border or is done to facilitate someone's illegal status or is associated with cross-border drug trafficking. So the relevant issue is, what do we do with those illegal immigrants who are committing crimes and are caught doing it? How do we handle that? A sanctuary policy that lets them stay here in the community is definitely not the answer.
And the legislation being talked about by Dianne Feinstein and Barbara Boxer, now the two liberal senators from the state of California, certainly would not go far enough. It would require, it wouldn't do away with sanctuary cities. It might change the rules so that they couldn't have released this Juan Francisco Lopez Sanchez who killed Kate Steinle. They would have had to notify ICE, but it's not going to change sanctuary cities.
Right. What has to change is people's understanding of the problem. Now, there are a certain number of politicians in the country who care more about protecting illegal immigrants from deportation than they care about protecting the rest of us from the crimes of criminal aliens. And, they have to be reined in. The law needs to change to specify what the expectations are, but there have to be sanctions against those jurisdictions, such as withholding federal funds. I'd like to believe that most sheriffs are going to understand this on their own. It's not that I'd like to believe that. I know that. I think more of them are going to change their policies as a result of this incident. But Congress needs to step in and make sure that there's no incentive for these sanctuary jurisdictions to operate. And senators like Dianne Feinstein and Barbara Boxer have actually worked against those in years past. So I hope this is more than just, like fair weather sanctuary foes operating here. And
in less than 15 seconds, Donald Trump was more right than wrong?
Well, he was certainly right that not everybody who's coming here is, a harmless individual. There are very significant crime problems and security issues associated with the border that is not secure, and when we do not have adequate immigration enforcement in the interior,
right,
which is largely because of Obama administration policies.
All right, great talking to you. Appreciate your time. We'll speak to you again. Coming up next, folks, columnist for the Wall Street Journal, James Taranto. Don't go away.